Good evening. So, the Kasure. So that's how it happened in Tibet. So the last district, the Tibetan Zongben district man or the leader, they gave charge to me, and that's how it happened. That the teachers then left back. Then the Australian thought I was in Tibet, then became monk. When I offered examination at monastery, I think, then 6 months, I became monk at that time. Trauma-Geshe monastery, I became monk. Then suddenly, yes, I was going to go to Tibet, Lhasa, to study. And my teacher, who took care of me in Tibet, the factory, that became monk at Trauma-Geshe monastery, he wrote to Trauma-Geshe Rinpoche, Lhasa, Sarah, that my coming there and study. Yeah, so I think again Losang, except Losang, the young seminary teacher, told me that they heard that was going to come. So anyway, then the Trauma-Geshe monastery protector, I think maybe this Toye is very strongly practiced because there's a Trauma-Geshe Rinpoche great yoga practice Toye. So then that's how it happened in this country. This area practiced very strongly. Sort of Polo. So that. Petit saying that I should not go to Tibet, should not go to Lhasa to study. So went to a small temple between Pakistan and Trauma, which is close to Bhutan. Bema Chiling, it's called Bema Chiling. It has one, how to say, it is 2 years protected, should 2 years as entourage, I think, called Nangabanzan, Nangabarzan, like holding the, grasping the sky, so that's his name. So he was Pispasla, was Mongolian Geshe. Mongolian Geshe, and I don't know what happened. He got very angry when he died. One past life, very angry. So then he was born in spirit, and I think when he talks, I think it talks Mongolian. I think Mongolian Kamba or some languages. See, when it comes to medium oracle. So anyway, this protector of that temple is this Nangabanzan. So after advised to retreat there. So my first retreat was the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga. But I didn't receive any teachings, how to do. And my teacher gave me a text to read in the room to read that. And so I thought I finished Mimi definitely finished. That's what I thought, 100,000. So I made the offerings. My teacher made the offerings. And so they have tremendous offerings and this. So with the lights and with the butter lamps and with all that. So that night, some monks came from Pakri, some from Yeshe monastery, monks some came from Pakri. Some monks saying that the torture now it's arrived, not like something like that. So it will arrive after tomorrow at our place. So that's to clean means to torture the people. So we escaped that night. So that night we escaped. Above the temple, there's a big room. Normally, satsang is called. It's supposed to be, I don't know, 1,000 statue or some. Supposed to be many statue there, but this temple doesn't have statue. Instead of that butter, instead of statue, it is butter, round butter like this, filled up. Completely filled up. And then wooden bamboo, made of bamboo, weaved. So inside the containers are dry meat. So then did the packing, just food for a few days, just to escape away for a few days without it. And then short knives in case in the road fight happened. Only the idea is to go back a few days and come back and survive there. Australia, so we escaped. My teacher did divination and the front of Nagabantan statue. So it could escape, but there was some danger to taking things away, So anyway, our mama was completely relaxed, very happy, and there was some crap like this. So middle night, and the temple is full of the workers, spy and many. So we quietly escaped and left the temple, and so after some time, could not see the road clear, and they fell down in the mud, we were let go some mud. Then on the hill, then at the dawn time, we arrived at the Bhutanese place, Bhutanese land. So nomads, and then we had a kind of milk soup as a milk to white, kind of rice, maybe something like that. And the nomads tent. So then went down. So we arrived earlier where we used to receive pagri, one family. I think every year or something like that. So we arrived there. We stayed. I don't know, some few days, maybe, I'm not sure. From there, then we have a British army for all the Tibetans coming down, refuge coming down. Coming down, there's one army from the border to bring us down. So stayed in Batu. We stayed in Batu, the Buddhist as kind of city of Batu, yeah. We stayed in Jijulakang. Jijulakang is an very old temple where Pema Sambhawa, when came to Bhutan, where he stayed. Jijulakang. And that there's a, I think, material of the statue or something like that, material of the statue that was built during the time of Songzhen Gampo, the Dharma king of Tibet, was a generation in Tibet, Songzhen Gampo. So he offered this material with a spoken statue or something. So offered this umbrella and silver umbrella and things like that. The ones are the historical statues spoken or anything has stories. Then such as Songzhen Gampo offered silver umbrella and things like that. Even the kasha, even the statues in the kasha, the actual living statue, is actually living genetic. Then on the kasha, on this broad kasha, on the Lama, on the great Lama from Tibet, he lived there 20 years as a sheep herd, looking after when the family, looking after a sheep herd, one for one family. So this great Lama, he brought the statue. He brought the Jain statue from the leg, the actual generation. Then when he arrived at this kasha, this place kasha, then it turned out to be a statue. The Dokama Rupa, the Dokama Rupa, marble statue. It turned out marble statue, so heavy, could not carry, so he left kasha. That time kasha people, two groups, and disharmony and that. So then, so that up to now can see that statue there. See, when I went there first time, then retreat with Kandola and gave the second incarnation and Chuada attendant, Jigen Zamling and Kalachara leader, yeah, from Tibet, come later from Tibet. He was there and so. So that so many statues like that. So yeah, 7 days, and then came Buxa. Then we met on the way more and more people from Pakri escaping. So to 30 people, 30, 40, 30 right on the horse on the way. But road in Bhutan very bad, very muddy, and many people, sometimes fall down, kind of like that. It was also very hot. Very hot. Yeah, so the leeches, when you take rest in the road, then leeches come, all that. So, then arrived at Buxa. So that time Buxa is, you see, there's nobody, during the puja, nobody, everybody was chupa. Only the Gege is listening. Gege is someone who knew well writing, and Gege. He was wearing robe. Nobody is, everybody is wearing chupa, the cloth. So there's many. So I've never been like this. So I went there and sat down. Then there's not woo. But if I look at these monks, then they're not doing prayers. So, but you see, so much woo. The first time I did so many. On the debate, then the chuba, like this, and they sleeps, fold like then, see. the debate. So like that. So later then, more happened. That time they mixed with the lay people, but they're not only from different. I mean, there's escaped from Lhasa to Muslim, and all so full, so mixed. And then even the monks left. So many monks left to make road. Because India people, India government was making road, Bumdela, and all the borders, to be ready to fight, the American China. So, I mean, many monks, even those who studied well, those who are studied well in Tibet, even left to make road to work. They didn't study Buxa, some those who knew studied well philosophy. So anyway, so 1,500 monks studied. So then I was, we have no plan to stay, but because we have monastery, Darjeeling, a two-good monastery. Gum monastery, before Darjeeling, 5 miles to Darjeeling, from there, Gum. So to one monastery, I think maybe built by Indian government, I'm not sure that something. Then there's a new one built in the road, after you just past the train station, just down below Gum, some Tenchulang monastery. So down to the road, you see. So the monks, they stayed there, not an old one. Before Great Yogi's time, the Osams stayed older. The older Gum monastery. The old Gum monastery is one two-story, one-story or material of the statue that has diamond, quite big diamond here. So all the tourists in Darjeeling goes, they go to see the diamond. But by the way, seeing diamond, of course, they have to see Mithya Buddha. So that's a good one. The good one to collect everybody to collect that. Unbelievable. So anyway, the interesting thing is that we have no plan to stay there, to go to Darjeeling. We have our monastery. But you see very strange things here. Not a Gege, not an abbot Sarache, nobody tell me to stay, can't go, no. But I was stopped by police, by the head of the police, Tashi Babu, his name is Tashi Babu. So he speaks Tibetan. I think it's a Sherpa, I don't know what, somewhere around Yormo, I'm not sure. So he speaks Tibetan, so he's the head of the police. The police said, I can't go. I can't go, but I can go. And one monk who helps me to have to stay. So it's not police job. It is the abbot. Normally, it's the abbot or the Gege. You see, some does, but they didn't say anything. But only police stopped. The head of the police, Tachi Babu. That's very, very interesting. Very, how to say, even strange, but maybe strange order. It's very, very interesting. It has to be, definitely it has to be. Of course, it's a guru. So definitely it's a somebody who guides me, very important guy. That's a very, 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 very important guy to me. Being police, and that's not police job. You see, so what he does that, or Keiko, or somebody does, he does that. So he doesn't have to do that. It's not his job. So this is very, very interesting. So it's the reality is that I think that. So I have to say, so anyway, then you see you have to look for guru. So the Catholic, there's a Giller Rinpoche, now he passed away. Giller Rinpoche from the Devon Rosaling, he was able to speak some language, Hindu, English, Hindu. Because a friend to the police or something. So anyway, that's one. We have one monk from Garden or something, or maybe also from Rosalie. I'm not sure. So he took me. He took me to Thomas T or something. He took me to Gladymich. That was Gladymich, of course, from Tibet. It's monk, you see. So he's the High Lama. So Binay class. I think it's Lama Yeshe, Binay class. So he 3 days. Actually, he didn't spend time with me, but he called Dr. Rinpoche from Lusaling. Dr. Rinpoche now does a lot of teaching at the Ganjur Lung and a lot of lungs and in the monasteries and Ladakh and things like that. Dr. Rinpoche. So. Came 3 days, maybe 1 hour or half hour. He taught this because meant to be Gladymich, but Gladymich asked him to help. So the Devon selling this Dura. The still chochu jangu de ngoni, haza chochu jangu de ngoni. The beginning was chochu jangu de ngoni, whose essence is embodied there, and the embodied the essence of all the generation victorious one, Buddha. Tawe Lama, then Rujuguru, Tawe Lama, only this. Then I don't remember two words, true. So then after 3 days, Gladymich, I don't know what happened. Gladymich mentioned, I cannot be your guru. He mentioned, I cannot be your guru. You have to go to Geshe Rabden. Although he's the one who sent me to Geshe Rabden. He said, he can't be guru. He can't be my guru. I should go to Geshe Rabden. And he's the one who guided Geshe Rabden. Otherwise, how would know? How we go to Geshe Rabden? How? No way. So that's how we approach to Geshe Rabden. So I think maybe not this monk, but not this Garden monk, but another monk from Geshe's monastery carried, I think, I'm not sure, offered momo, but I don't remember the same day or different day. So Geshe Rabden ate momo from down parts of momo. You see, Geshe Rabden ate momo, not from here, but from there. So what happened was in the plate, in the plate. So after he finished eating momo in the plate, all the momos there, all the flour, dough, you see this round, is all there. So it looks like nothing, looks like not eating momo. all left, all round, but inside, down there is Jordan, then the meat is gone. So then, somebody who carries a plate, carries the plate like that, it goes down, carry the plate like this, then go down. So you see all the mamas there. So, but inside it's not there. Anyway, so Geshe then, but yeah. So then it's a Geshe then, but not inside the room, but outside the veranda. But I see veranda is like this, very long, and then the barbed wires, because of prison, all prisons before. So the prison where Mahatma Gandhiji, that's not the house, where truth restored barbed wires around, and Mahatma Gandhiji was put in prison there. Then Jawaharlal Nehru, where Salaman monks room, but also what they put at where Jawaharlal Nehru, Prime Minister, ex-Prime Minister Jawaharlal was prisoned there. So many Indians during British time killed. Although they fought on the mountains and all that. So, so the Kasuri. So the bed is even in the courtyard. There's a veranda. There's a bed, two beds. There's a small part in the bed. There were the barbed wires. Then there's a bed like that. Then the main door. So then the other side also same. That's before coming in the side house. Very long house. So Geshe is quite high there, bed is quite high. So because I was a dry name called Rinpoche, so then I was put on the Geshe bed, you see, so to receive teachings. So I think who put him in there? It might be Lama Yeshe, I think. Then when I sit there, looking down, there's two beds. So the Lama is there, a lot of pages, the Tibetan text you see, long, and then so devoted to Geshe, to his guru, Geshe, so devoted, and there's not among. So that, at the beginning, is then Geshe has so many table. He's a Kasure, very learned, but also a great meditator. So lately, the teacher said his realization, Lamas' realization, Tantra realization, same. So then, then that another teacher, Geshe then sent me to another teacher called Yeshe. His name is Yeshe. Lama is very very playful, very measurable love, and learned, but makes it love, kind of that kind of personality, sort of, you see. Again, so I think then Yeshe gave me the teaching, the 7 techniques of mind, cause, effects, and the Junye, and then he taught the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga, where if you recite 100,000 Mitzvah, then you see Lama Tsongkhapa. So it's a thing, that as your mind changes, you change the different visualization. So that one. I wrote down, there was no text. She teach orally, and I wrote down with my own, not somebody teach, but handwriting, my own handwriting. So I wrote that. So then again, Yeshe left. He wanted to live a wandering life, and that's the ascetic life. So he moved in the Buddha's house up there. Then he went to Bombay and wandering lab, and he was able to benefit many people there in India. So like that. And then later, I think, later, then to the aspect of lay. Then I didn't see after that. Then passed away so many years ago. Had children, aspect, and then passed away. So that then then Geshe Rabden moved outside, not in the camp, but outside on the hill, on the hillside, going to Bhutan. See, so mountain, so the hillside on Press Bangla. It's called Forest Bangla. And so Geshe Rabden moved there in one house, wooden house. And then there's this unbelievable top learned game on the top learned from Tibet, among one of the top learned from LZR. So he was there, and there's Geshe Ujinchit and Geshe Ujinchit and the Geshe Monta's teacher. Many Geshe's teacher, Geshe Losang Kasawanapap, who taught many years in the Buddha House, or yes, Australia Buddha House. Kasukan during Bucheto, Losang to the end teacher, and Ujinchit in another house, and the Geshe Dog and Udos, Geshe knowledge and all that. So like that. So when I was living with the Geshe Rabden, so you see the Vinaya class in the morning, or late morning, the Geshe Vinaya class comes. So then the Lama Yeshe, you see. So I was outside, and then Lama Yeshe, quite a few times he hold my belt, he hold my belt and do like this, lift up with his one hand. He did that a few times. Then later, Geshe-la's own wishes is me to go to take teaching from Geshe Tupten. This Lama was a teacher in Switzerland. So he was learned, but he lived in a ascetic life on the mountain. Well, this is much later. I was talking here about Buxa. There was Damsa, but I was talking about Buxa. So Geshe Rabden's wish was that, not Lama Yeshe, but this came today. But you see, our class leader is Chembe. So they've been, and a few others, Lama Basang and a few others, have been taking teaching from Lama Yeshe. So you see, he will go for a walk outside, time to time, you see, like that. Buxa is so hot. So anyway, so he said, come. So I didn't have any offering, didn't have any intention to go. And so he said, just company. And upside, this is where there's the leader of the camp, Lama camp, there's a Buxa camp. This is the Second World War. It was a Sikh, Punjabi Sikh leader of the armies, from the Second World War. So his house, and outside you can, there's a bamboo tree, so you can take rest amongst the cement floor. So that's I don't want to go. Then he pushed. Then go up a little bit. Then I said, I don't want to go. Then he pushed up a little bit. And then finally reached the Lama's house, Lal Bangla. It's very, very high. You don't know. There's another incarnation. After the one Tibet, there was another incarnation, Jajapamanga. There lived Lal Bangla, started and began Yeshe, did examination, Molam as well. Tamja, they gave answer. So during that time, 3 or 4 or 3 Bhutanese came with offerings, and they cried. They all cried. I don't know what it means. They all cried, and this is what happened. They sat down and they cried. And anyway, as soon as he became Yeshe, gave the answer to Sarakat and Devang, all the other sects there. He was giving answer. So he finished starting soul. But then sooner or later he took cancer and he passed away in Kashang. Kashang is much before Darjeeling. So as you go from Siliguri, you go up to the mountain, to the top of the mountain, then Kashang. It's a small kind of town, it's a kind of town, yeah. Kashang. So that happened. Then the incarnation that lived in Nepal, this other incarnation, so he was some older student, maybe he might have met some, or something he went there. So it's not the one right after Tibetan or the passage, not that, there was not the one. Yeah, so that's, so then, all like that, then I arrived outside Lamas' house. Finally, going up and up on the push. Then I still said I don't want to go. You see. But you see, the karma is there. Even though I didn't want to go, but the karma is there. That karma to middle, to receive teaching from Lamas is there. So even outside, I still said, didn't want to go. So he pushed. So he went first to meet Lama, and Lama said, "Did you get a permit from Geshe then?" Lama asked him. So he said, "Yes." Yes, that was correct. Was the Geshe-Rabden's own wishes, Geshe-Tupten. But somehow, because he pushed it, so because that they've been teaching, so it happened to be Lama Yeshe, see, that way. So that happened. Then you see, I didn't bring any offering. So there was one Nepalese, the Sherpas, Nepalese, brass, brass container like that. So he filled up with rice and the 5 rupees. And the kata this short, kata, very short, really short, put it around, and then he offered that. So I went inside, and then, so all that, you see, interested in the karma, Buxa karma. I didn't know that that's karma. So then, again, same thing, I had to sit on I was put on the Lamas on the bed, a small room. So, and there was an ant nest, kind of, the small window at the back. Then there was one tin, in a butter tin, and you had this, and then my hole, by Lama Basan, made a hole this side to hold to my fire. And then there was 2 pots. That's it, 2 pots. To from food to small pots. And then mostly it's a text. Text covered by plastic text. And then there's a hard Buddhist cloth. But so first the teaching I didn't hear at all. He was teaching them. There was 2-3 months teaching them so fast. So I didn't hear it all. I didn't understand. I didn't hear it at all. I mean, hear the sound, yes, but so I was thinking Lama could teach slower. But the first day, because I didn't have the wish to come, so I think that might be the reason because of that. So the second day then became easier. So from second day then it became easier, but only the first day didn't. So all this, so you can see I didn't know karma, and there's karma. So you see how the Lama says like that. There's some sort of didn't want to come, but there's karma, you see, from past life. So anyway, all that is because of that. Then now, so that this able to offer some benefit in the world. The Kasuri, yeah, it's Mary mentioned, I mean, there are 160, how many other centers, and I mean, the Kasuri able to benefit, able to offer some benefit, so with the few words I know, so that I'm a little bit familiar, and sort of with that, try to bring some peace in the world. That's what I can say. So that's it. Thank you very much. That's all. So sorry, too time. Yeah, thank you. Even though it's a do you have the Lamas prayer?
In the book, yes, we do have. We do have Lamas prayer in the retreat book. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Please read. So just I think this morning you got a child because it's who was the what do you call name, the woman lady who model of Brazil,
Indila.
No, she was the model in Brazil, model. That's not the name. No, another name. Miss
Brazil.
It's called Miss, what you call normally Miss. Each year they choose, in India for example, each year they choose one lady, not only the shape, but also conduct. Somehow together, not only the shape, beauty, but the conduct of that the person is good. When it comes together. So they call Miss. So she was that. So this morning I think I got a child, baby. So I asked, no, I didn't talk, but I asked question whether she had pain. Then later Lama said it's because there was a pain, but it was because of samsara, she said, something like that. Okay, so to be to live long and to be most beneficial, to be dynamite, like dynamite for the young people. Young Western people become dynamite for enlightenment, good human life, and could become like dynamite. So to destroy, to pacify the mind, delusions, and sort of to go to enlightenment. Okay, so so that. Please read.
Page 390. Enchanting mother, like a brilliant snow mountain, the shining consummation of signs and marks, who, when seen, captivates minds, when heard, soothes the sorrows of the heart, when recalled, protects from all fears of the untimely, giver of life, wise fulfillment, grant that all may be auspicious. Lord of Dharma, who, in accordance with the various dispositions of those to be studied, advice, the sacred Kandan tradition, essence of Buddha's teachings, foremost and holy Lama, to you who are supreme, we make this prayer supplication. Venerable One, to you who out of all conquerors, for those wanderers in far, especially the West, mindful of your loving concern for us, in intentionally descending again into a family of a far distant land, we make this request. Lama, please, please live long. Complete, holder, scholar, and protector of stainless sutra and tantra, holy spiritual friend, foundation of our unwavering constant devotion, profoundly skilled, unfolding within us all that is moral, warm and wise. Lama, please, please live long. Master of the entire doctrine, having crossed the furthermost shore of the vast ocean of sutra and observing ethics, and as the heart of the teaching, conscientiously following Vinaya, Lama, please, please live long. By the power of our pure prayers and karma, without our ever being separated from our supremely kind Lama, may we be joyfully, and by the sweet nectar taste of your holy speech, be forever satisfied. Spiritual masters, ye dharmas and protectors, bless us and help us in our striving, in listening, reflecting and meditating as much as we are able, that we may quickly usher in a golden age, and that all the while we may always remember from the depths of our heart the loving kindness of our precious Lama.
What's the next prayer?
Prayer to Amitais. I think everybody has that. Yeah. Page 34 in the booklet. Ni jun cha ke tan den li te ta yi won ma se trao ke ba yi tap don ke za zena da den la shi le jun we gun bo se pa me pe ma ra ge lum bo won bo ju kun ne lo ba chi jin gyu ki Nazo gyudan nobu geman ge kune zepa jela chaselo tijin jenu yata tanyen be chani una jime duzi leba kanwe lungze rabnamne zeye ngudu zela chaselo Pumatana Rebe Tochoni, Chewo Zebe Lembu Rindu Chang, Jamien Nazo Tagi Magaj, Zembe Ziji Bala Chaselo, Shudra Dame Göbe Dawrachi, Yidro Shindu Nyembe Ngoroyi, Yende Lepa Jubala, Leso Tamje Zula Chaselo, Yiji Zungi Miji Dawache, Semjen Gunla Toje Gunjeme, Dene Rembe Kogi Mingalwa, Tengi Gamne Kyola Chaselo, Zenzang Zungre Dumin Chiwa Chom, Yela Tembe Sebe Jile Kyo, Kabzu Dena Tengi Tetewa, Kyola Namba Kundu Chaselo, Yende Gyolya Kube Tembata, Neka Midu Nyeji Jiwada, Tato Dewa Jembo Bimale, Sute Gene Gyoni Gyabara Shu. Then we go to verse 42, page 122 in the retreat book. And Naman Karange So Kandin Somden Jetsun Lama Serakundu Damejezin Jingzunju Doje Changwanto Chingon Jingabu Ambezabume Ahon Wanjin Zegi Saji Amenzareke Ahon Chi Charego Egi Kowe Usu Rigyabori Rashal Babu La Zambuli No Balanju Jandami Ludan Lupa Ngayab Dangayab Jing Yoden Dalan Jodro Rami Yingin Demi Yingita Rimboje Rio Pa Samgi Jin Dejoyeva Mama Bayelo To Kolo Rimboje Nobu Rimboje Sumo Rimboje Lumbo Rimboje Rambo Rimboje Tajo Rimboje Mabu Rimboje Tejimbo Yebumba Yema Tenwama Luma Karama Medoma Dubuma Nazama Dijam Nyama Tawa Rimboche To Chole Namba Gyawe Gyaz Uzula Dami Bajo Bunzun Soba Masawa Mep Sanjin Yitu Wanwa Tida Dingjen Zawa Tangyuba Jebe Belden Lama Tamba Geba Doyan Lama Lozan Tuwan Toji Chan Jembo Lazo Kodan Jepa Namla Shingan Ruayi Toze Droe Dundu Jesus Sheni Gandazo Droa Magyu Nanke Tada Nyambe Semjen Tamjela Tuze Wa Jembuko Ra prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three rare sublime ones. Please bless my mind. Please bless me and all mother sentient beings to quickly cease every kind of mistaken mind, from disrespect for the spiritual friend up to the subtle jewel appearances of white appearance, red increase, and dark near attainment. Please bless us to easily generate every kind of unmistaken mind, from respect for the spiritual friend up to the union of no more learning. Please bless us to quickly pacify all the interferences of outer and inner conditions. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three rare sublime ones. Please bless my mind. Please bless me and all mother sentient beings to quickly cease every kind of mistaken mind, from disrespect for the spiritual friend up to the subtle jewel appearances of white appearance, red increase, and dark near attainment. Please bless us to quickly generate every kind of mistaken mind, from respect for the spiritual friend up to the union of no more learning. Please bless us to quickly pacify all interferences, outer and inner conditions. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three rare sublime ones. Please bless my mind. Please bless me and all mother sentient beings to quickly cease every kind of mistaken mind, from disrespect for the spiritual friend up to the subtle jewel appearances of white appearance, red increase, and dark near attainment. Please bless us to easily generate every kind of unmistaken mind, from respect to the spiritual friend up to the union of no more learning. Please bless us to quickly pacify all interferences of outer and inner conditions. Edam Guru Rana Mentala Kamni Kayami Kunjundu Wandaji Jam
Meme Tebete Jerese, Deme Kimbe Omo Tabeyan,
Dubumala Jante Saweta
Kanjengebe Zogezo,
Kazun Gundu Lama Sangela
Kuzungaba Gone Soande, Seminjin
Jingil Joran Tumonga Duzaduz Nudu
Wandaji Jam, Meme Tebete Jerese, Deme Jembe Omo Jambeyan,
Dubumala Jante Saweta
Kanjengebe Zujan Santa, Jabsugunda Lama Sangela, Dobegoneso, Raseminjin Jova Jingelo, Jadamangun, Zandozo,
Kabu Jingelo Ngadu Kunjundu Wandaji Jam
Women Tebete Jerese, Deme Jembe Omo Jambeyan, Dubumala Junza Samenda, Kanjengebe Zujan. Jabsugunda Lama Sangela, Guzunga Goneso, and there Raseminjin Jova
Then we go ahead to which page? Oh no, this one. Sorry. Next page, 127. To you, precious Guru, in nature embodying all objects of refuge of the three times, I make request. To you, precious Guru, in nature embodying all objects of refuge of the three times, I make request. To you, precious Guru, in nature embodying all objects of refuge of the three times, I make requests. Due to having made these requests, 5 color nectar along with beams of light flow forth from the holy bodies of the Guru and the host of deities, entering my body and mind and those of all sentient beings. All diseases, spirit harms, negative karmas and obscurations collected from beginningless time, and especially all the negative karmas, obscurations and degenerated samayas created in relation to the Guru, such as giving harm to the holy body, disobeying the advice, and disturbing the holy mind of the glorious Guru, generating non-devotional thoughts about the Guru, criticizing the Guru, giving the Guru up, and so forth, are dispelled from the doors of our senses and all our pores in the form of liquid smoke and liquid soot. We are completely purified. Our bodies become the nature of light, transparent and clear. Our lifespans, merits, and all our qualities of spiritual learning and realization are developed fully. In particular, all the blessings of the glorious Guru's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind enter my body and mind, and those of all sentient beings. I and all sentient beings are now under the protection of the glorious Guru. Page 139. Source of qualities, great ocean of moral discipline, treasury brimming with jewels of much learning. Master, second Buddha, clad in saffron, elder Vinaya holder, I make requests to you. You have the 10 qualities, for one, to teach the path of those gone to bliss. Lord of Dharma, representative of all conquerors, Mayan, a virtuous friend, I make request to you. You are wise, patient, honest, without pretense or guile, your 3 doors well subdued. You have both sets of 10 qualities, know mantra and tantra, and are skilled in drawing and explaining. Foremost Vajra holder, I make request to you. To those untamed by countless past Buddhas, the unruly transmigratory beings of this degenerate age who are difficult to subdue, you accurately show the good way of those gone to bliss. Compassionate refuge Saviour, I make request to you. When the sun of the Muni sets because of the times, you enact the deeds of a conqueror. For the many transmigratory beings who lack a refuge Saviour, compassionate refuge Saviour, I make request to you. Even one of your paws is for us a field of merit more highly praised than all the conquerors of the 3 times and 10 directions. Compassionate refuge Saviour, I make request to you. And ornamental wheels, you manifest from an alluring net of skillful means in an ordinary form to lead all beings. Compassionate refuge Saviour, I make request to you. Your aggregates, elements, sources and limbs are in nature the Sugatas and wisdom mothers of the 5 types of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas and wrathful protectors. Supreme Guru, in nature the 3 rare sublime ones, I make request to you. Arising from the play of omniscient transcendental wisdom, you are the essence of 10 million mandala cycles, pervading Lord of 100 types of Buddhas. Foremost Vajra holder, unified primordial Saviour, I make request to you. Unobscured, inseparable from the play of simultaneous joy, pervading everything in motion and at rest. The nature of all things, free from beginning or end, all good, actual, ultimate bodhicitta, I make request to you. Thank you. You are the Guru, you are the Yidam, you are the Dakini and Dharma protectors. From now until enlightenment, I shall seek no other refuge than you. In this life, the bardo, and all future lives, hold me with your hook of compassion. Free me from the fears of samsara and nirvana, greed, horse, demons. Be my constant companion and guard me from interferences. You are the Guru, you are the Yidam, you are the Dakini and Dharma protector. From now until enlightenment, I shall seek no other refuge than you. In this life, the bardo, and all future lives, hold me with your hook of compassion. Free me from the fears of samsara and nirvana. Grant all attainments, be my constant companion, and guard me from interferences. Manjushi, Waginda, Sumati Gyana, Shasana, Tara, Samudra Shibat, Sawatsidi, Home, Amaguru Vajdar, Barakamuji, Wagin, Sumati Gyana, Shasana. Guru Vajdara Barakamuji, Wagin Sumati Gyana, Shasana, Samudra, the South City, Guru Vajdara, Muni Shasna Chand, South City. Guru Vajdara, Muni Shasna Chand, South City, Guru Vajdara, Sumati Gyana. Guru Vajdara, Sumati Gyana, Tata Omuni Manamamuni, Tata Omuni Manamamuni. Tata Omuni Manamamuni, Omri Gurano, Omreti Gurano, Omshi Benza Hero, who be Dagani Jonas and from the Om Benza Brosani, whom Benza. Much better here, we don't get on better person, with Abedric Abedric was already with Om bebe bezo, om a vajatara, om a vajatara, om a vajatara, om a hum, 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 om a hum. Gewati nyudoda Lama zange tugyun, trawaji yamalu pa te sal gepa sho. Now the song of the Spring Queen, which is on page 210. Huan de jin xia ba tang jie dang ba wo da ni ne zhou ma kan ro da ni kan ro ma a dun lai da ni se wa de de wa chou la ge be he ro ga de we ra ma la ni je ni Choga jindu lonje bayi ni rengi dev Chowa la shuso ala la 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 ho Aiya arali ho Time kandu so nangi Sewe zila le kunzu Jin Shaba Tam Je Dam Ba Dani Ne Jo Ma Kandro Dani Kandro Ma Gyun Loi Dani Se Wa De De Wai Chimbu Yi Ni Ra Gyu Bi Lu Ni Gun Du Yo Gai Gi Ni Cha ge be ma re be te wa je ne jo ma so nam la je ba je a lai 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 ho ai a ra li ho je me kan ro so nang gi se we se la le kun Huan de xin xian ba tam je dang ba wo da ni na jo ma kan ro da ni kan ro ma gyun lai da ni se wa de ye wang xi wei nyam gi ga ze ma ra gyun bo gyu dang gan re so Da ye dun du ju te jin lo la ling te jin da la ze du se a lai 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 ho ai ya a ra li ho de me kan de so non gi se we se la le kun Huan de jin xia ba tam je dang ba wo da ni ne jo ma kan ro da ni kan ro ma gyun lo da ni se wa de de jin ta be zhen ye den ba gyu de jin ba me ka tu tu ma yi Se je de wa mi je de jin yang ju ge jo ge na ne ba yin a la 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 ho ai ya a ra li ho de me kan de zo nang gi se we ze la le kun De xin xia ba tam je dang ba wo da ni ne jo ma kan ro dan kan ro ma gyun la da ni se wa de dam gi e su ge be be ma xin cha le ge gyang cha be gyun ma ge Na jo ma jo be me de wa yi zi be jin wa nyu du de wa zhe a la 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 ho a yi ya a ra li ho di me kan de zo nang gi se we zi la le kun zhe Deshin Jaba Tam Chetan Bawo Dani Najoma Kandro Dani Kandro Ma Gyula Dani Sawade Danzi Ju Neno Danzi Ju Bunwe Zoi Gyune Tongwa Ta Senye Zhu Den Zo Ye Ge Ba Yi Shu Jin Ba Yi Ro Yi Jin Ba Zhi A La La Ho A Yi A Ra Li Ho De Me Kan De Zo Non Gi Ze We Ze La Le Kun Deshin Jaba Tam Chetan Bawo Dani Najoma Kandroi Dani Kandroi Ma Gyula Dani Sawade Janjo Sem Jo Rinpo Je Ma Ge Pa Nam Ge Gyo Chi Kya ba nyam ba me ba yi kon ne kon do pa ba sho a lai ho ai a ra li ho de me kan de zo non gi ze we ze la le kun de jin ja ba tam che tam ba wo dani na jo ma kando dani kando ma gyun la dani se wa de bal den la me nam ba tha ba la ge ji zan ya lo ta mi ge jin Ji Ze Le Ba Tong Wei Me Gu Gi La Me Jin Sem La Ju Ba Shou A La Ho A I A Ra Li Ho De Me Kan De Zo Nan Gi Ze We Ze La Le Kun Then the Lamrim prayer, which begins on 146. And we can read some of that at least in English. Supreme field of merit, my perfect pure Guru, through the power of having made offerings and respectful requests, I seek your blessings, Saviour, and the very root of happiness and goodness, that I may come under your joyful guidance. I request the kind Lord Root Guru, who is more extraordinary than all the Buddhas, please bless me to be able to devote myself with great respect to a qualified Lord Guru in all my lives, realizing that correctly devoting myself to the kind Lord Guru, who is the foundation of all good qualities, is the root of happiness and goodness. I would devote myself to him with great respect, not forsaking him even at the cost of my life. Thinking of the importance of the qualified Guru, I will allow myself to enter under his control. May I be like an obedient son, acting exactly in accordance with the Guru's advice. And even when Mara's evil friends and the like try to split me from the Guru, may I be like a Raja, inseparable forever. When the Guru gives me work, whatever the burden, may I be like the earth, carrying it all. When I devote myself to the Guru, whatever suffering occurs, may I be like a mountain immovable. Even if I have to perform every unpleasant task, may I be like a servant of the king, with a mind undisturbed. Having abandoned pride, holding myself lower than the Guru, may I be like a sweeper. May I be like a rope, joyfully holding the Guru's work, no matter how difficult or heavy a burden. Even when the Guru criticizes, provokes, or ignores me, may I be like a dog, never responding with anger. May I be like a ferry boat, never upset at any time to come and go for the Guru. Glorious and precious root Guru, please bless me to be able to practice in this way from now on and in all my future lives. May I be able to devote myself to the virtuous friend in this way. Realizing how this body of freedoms and richnesses is found but once is difficult to obtain and is quickly lost, I seek your blessings to make it worthwhile and take its essence without being distracted by the meaningless affairs of this life. Aghast at the searing blaze of suffering in the lower realms, I take heartfelt refuge in the three rare sublime ones and seek your blessings that I may diligently strive to abandon all negative karma and accomplish the accumulation of every virtue. Violently tossed amid waves of karma and delusions, plagued by the many sea monsters of the three kinds of sufferings, I seek your blessings to develop an intense longing to be liberated from this infinite and frightening great ocean of existence. Having abandoned the mind that views this unbearable prison of cyclic existence as a beautiful park, I seek your blessings to hold the three trainings as the treasure of the Arya's wealth, and thereby to uphold the victory banner of liberation. Having considered how all these miserable beings have been my mothers, and have raised me with kindness again and again, I seek your blessings to develop effortless compassion like that of a loving mother for her precious child. So meditate on meditating on not that. Meditating on Asanga's technique for generating bodhicitta. Kuda mengatun.
Where you reached?
We reached the Dungan
Oh. Yeah.
There is no difference between myself and others. None of us wishes for even the slightest of sufferings or is ever content with the happiness we have. Realizing this, I seek your blessings that I may generate joy for the happiness of others. This chronic disease of cherishing myself is the cause giving rise to my unsought suffering. Perceiving this, I seek your blessings to blame, begrudge, and destroy the monstrous demon of selfishness. The mind that cherishes mothers and places them in bliss is the gateway leading to infinite qualities. Seeing this, I seek your blessings to cherish these transmigratory beings more than my life, even should they rise up as my enemies. In brief, infantile beings labor only for their own ends, while the able ones work solely for the welfare of others. With a mind understanding the distinction between the failings of one and the advantages of the other, I seek your blessings to enable me to equalize and exchange myself with others. Cherishing myself is the door to all loss, while cherishing my mothers is the foundation of all qualities. Hence I seek your blessings to make my heart practice the yoga of exchanging myself for others.
Okay, yeah. And maybe here the adverse for there are two other practices, the following steps of Buddha, Dagdomba, the other one Zaupamo. There are two others which come to the end of the Jö, which is chanted the end of the Jö. So here we chant the adverses. So I'll lead. Da ne samye chen tamang de la yeshe no bo le la be andro be zamba ye cho do che bar azemba la Kando yaso tang drobe sedani gune mendashim shala sayamba yadava ye chozo Zembala Lama Gundu Aranji Alayam Daje Marun Jebe Anatanda Yadonendobala Raje Nebezan Cheni Dedo Tabe Nodonze La so merebe Janga Yaragelemba Adanjaga Shenlambo Ngai Gui Save Dala Lembalam Tedai Gui Jaya Ji De Do Me Chi Me Mambai
Page 161.
Chant.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can read the English first and then chant.
And thus, perfect, pure, compassionate Guru, I seek your blessings that all negative karmas, obscurations and sufferings of mother transmigratory beings may without exception ripen upon me right now, and that by giving my happiness and virtue to others, all transmigratory beings may experience happiness.
The last one.
The Tibetan we did twice. We did
And
once
the
in
last
English.
one.
The last. We did 3 times total.
No, the last one, 2 times. The last one.
The last line.
You did?
No, we didn't.
You have to do 2 times. Because you didn't know that, so when you come down, it looks a little bit strange. So you have to repeat the last one 2 times. The others don't have. The couple of ones they always, because he didn't hear much from other monasteries chanting. Didn't hear much, so he doesn't know. So he always, he is just only one. Then he goes, oh, so it becomes very funny. So I told him quite a few times, very silly start. This sheriff would take. So maybe I think maybe the last part he did that thing, but in the last part you have to repeat 2 times. So with the truth is chanting of 2 words, two verses. So then as it goes up, then the third one you have to repeat 2 times, and then it fits. Okay, so that. Okay, all right. So maybe
The Lojong, verse 96.
It's like English word, whatever. Okay, yeah.
Last word 2 times. blessing and offering the leftover sog, which is on page 216. Ho mata tuna yizuda a yeshe le drop du che om de gu gyazo chembo gyo om a hong din jing a dan cha ge jin la be sa me du ze zo la gyazo de dam jin shin gyo zo na nye che bu Oma Hon de Gubala Rebe Zimzene Emma Ho Najo Jin Le Sujin Ro Lame Denon Koji Tola Tembari Jinkabatan Tezi Yido Koji Yaba Nezo Dajala Nemete Damojudan Padan Radan Kawatan Mojo Gati Tudoshin Neraga Tegi Dollar Tanjin Dollar Jimba Gyajin Gyua De Dudro Edundu Ranjun Sangye Jok Nunze Gyawa Namge Madrewe Kiwe Sonan Jim Ji. Back to 163 for the verse 101. Ludan loin che tu son ge zo che sen jen ran ran de be ngue de chame don zen be we men a ye jin be ba jin zo ba jin ge lo so da jan sen sang a dom ba ye che zang so ge che yan mi don jin ge che de dan sem jen de do be su den ba jin zo ba ra jin ge lo kan sun ge gu ma ru zhe gyu de xie xin san zhu di xin so che kyang mi zhu ne lem pen ba zhu jie pe se pe ba jin zo ba jin ge lo sen jen re re chi yan na me pe me na ka pa kya zo ne ge kyang yin je mi kyo chan chu cho zun be sun zhe ba jin zo ba jin ge lo jing ge nam ba yen we ge ba ne che gun dem be ton be ne lo la se jin yam ba jo be ten zing gi sam dem pa chin zo pa ra jing gi lo ten ye so so to be she ra ki Tame Shin Jan De Chen Dan Dewa Dana Nyan Sha Nam Gin Na Jogi Sherapa Jin Zo Bara Jin Gi Lo China Jenam Gyu Ma Mi Lam Dan Tambe zo nan da zo ji jin do nayan dem ba me be su to ne gyu me tin zin zo bara jin gi lo ko de ran jin de zan me ba dan yu de den de lo wa me pa ni pen zun gel me tra su cha wa yi lu zhe gong de to bai jing yi lo den jo ji zin be de ben gi din le gyu de ga zhe jing ge de nge zhe za wa dam zi dong ba na so le je ba zin ba jing yi lo ge je ba do gyal we ku som do yue rin ba dam bu ne jo yi da me nan yin ji ma gun jan de kana la gu cha wa jing yi lo ni ge da ge du de u da do gen ge ja zen ge ba le jong wa wa ze yu lu jong do ju be lam se de ngan do yo wa jing yi lo lam na ma zin chi we tu je ne zen dap zang ya la me po wa ni top nga yan da ja we tam nga gi jam rin du de ba jing gi lo dona ge shin ge wa tam je du ge gi da me je zo ne go zon to dang ye san wa ge zin be se ki to wo gyo wa jing gi lo gen ge gan du ngam ba san ge be ko ge to ma ni du da yu te ne ga ta tu ge de ma le ba pe me lung gi tu be da shi ze. So since it's long life puja, we don't do verse 115, dissolution, absorbing merit field, for auspiciousness. Namo Ranadrayaya, Namo Bhagavate Shakyamunaya, Tata Kataya, Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya, Dayata Om Ajite, Ajite, Aparajite, Ajite Zaya Hara Hara Met, Avalokite, Kara Kara Mahasamaya, Siddhi Para Para Ma Bodhi Menda, Mara Mara Emakam Samaya, Bodhi Bodhi Maha Bodhi Soha, Om Mohi Mohi Ma Mohi Soha, Om Muni Muni Smara Soha, Namo Ratnatrayaya, Namo Bhagavati Shakyamunaya, Tata Kataya, Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya, Tayata Om Ajite, Ajite, Ajit, Ajitenzaya, Hara Hara Mete, Avalok. Gara Gara Mahasamaya Siddhi Bara Bara Ma Bodhi Menda Biza Mara Mara Emakam Samay Bodhi Bodhi Maha Bodhi Soha Om Mohi Mohi Ma Mohi Soha Om Muni Muni Smara Soha Namo Ranatrayaya Namo Bhagavate Shakyamunaya Tata Kataya Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tayata Om Ajite, Ajite, Aparajit, Ajitenzaya, Hara Hara Mete, Avalokite, Kara Kara Mahasamay, Siddhi Bara Bara Ma, Bodhi Menda Vizas Mara Smara Emakam Samaya, Bodhi Bodhi Ma, Bodhi So, Om Mohi Mohi Ma, Mohi Soha, Om Muni Muni Smara Soha. Tetas Gibe Namangara Ge Wayang Tu Sum De She Se Je Tama Che Ki Zeba Mela Malu Padang Luan Doi Time Juzimbe Gyoro Ngoi Te Yi Tule Serab Gyun Du Dai Te Jogo Lo Shidan Mi De Jing Ge Jun Jan Sem Yan Da Da Wa Dang Rim Ni Lam Gi Zhe Ba Ta Jin Zhou Si Ji Nama Gara Ji Ni Ge Zing Gi Den De Mi Ji Gu Ba Gun De Ne Kap Ta Tu Ge Le Nam Ge Zi Pun So Be La Re Be Ta Shi Zhou.
This is the sort of a Lama Cho, Chingla Chikich, learning. That was left out. Before you recite
Yes.
it. Huh?
Because it's long life puja.
Huh?
Because it's long life puja. Which is
Oh, no. I said, oh, yes. I forgot. Not sure, like puja.
very long life.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Oi Kun Lo San Tra Pe Che Gi De Lao Sun Nam Da Se Chi Trub La Zun Na Jo Rab Ju So Gi Yong Gang We Tu Ten Yun Du Ne Be Ta Shi Jo Je Nu Du Ne La Mo La Jo La Se Wa Ta Bi Lo Zang Dra Ba Yi Jin Lab Jo Ne Jin Dun Lung Gi Zhup Lo Zan Do Ji Chang Gi Ta Shi Zhup De Gi Jora Wa Ya Gi Zo Ta Pe Ye Me Ri Gi Ta Zho Gyun Je Me Ni Zen Lo Zan Dan Big Je Gi Da Pen Sa Ta Yi On Da Zo Namo De Ne to all the merits of the 3 times collected by me, the numberless Buddhas and the numberless sentient beings. May I, my family members, all those who rely upon me, all those for whom I have promised to pray, all those whose names have been given to me, all the students, benefactors, and volunteers in the FPMT organization, and all sentient beings be able to meet perfectly qualified Mahayana virtuous friends in all our future lives. From our side, may we always see them as enlightened. May we always do only actions most pleasing to their holy minds, and may we always fulfill their holy wishes instantly.
No Jangju Zemjo Rimbo Jema Jewana Jeju Jewa Nyamba Meba Kanye Gongdu Bewa Gangje Rave Guve Shingan De Bendan Deva Malu Chere Sewa Dende Jazu Shabe Sidi Badu Denju Chana Bemo Tenden Jazola Soa de Jetelun Jojo Tonya Ninja Sundu Javala Jeje Chana Bemo Tenden Jazola Soa de Jetelun Jojo Dana Gombo Jere Siwanga Seje Jave Changa Ganjeje Yongso Jaja Mola Ganza Jasa Dendenya da Javara Chana Bema Jela Duze Jedasa Ninge Susu Tama Kashin Jeve Jeve Ranyame Kesan Jojo Jesu Tasun Cho Mejo Seje Jave Jela Tendeluwa Mebe Dema Danta Kela Santa Bezu Suyanon Lucho Maybe because the Lama Tsongaba in all the Kature lifetimes. Be mine of a friend and never be separated away from the pure path that is highly admired by the Buddhas. Saragundo Jawa Tungawe Teja Shinye Ngotu Debe Javenga Belam Dan Dinye Dankaje Tanyang Dawa Maju and Jimmy the Lama Tonga teaching there. Oh, this fourth stanza thing contains the special qualities of Lama Tonga said by 50 Lama. Majua Namdara Tamia Jindan de la Jazzy Jabe Nindo Jeton Jugarian Losan Jabe Dandan Jawara Joya Bandea Lama Jigu Jinjawa Godan Gode Zeta Singa Cheje Zenjo Sambo Jinjawa Danda Gona Dazu Jiwara. So in all the lifetime, to be on Lama Tsongaba, to be able to extend the benefit to send them means to never rise any heresy, anger towards the actions of Guru, to be able to realize that is all the Buddha's action. Whatever you see, all the action of Buddha, then to see that is all the Buddha's action. To realize that, and then through that is the blessings of Guru in one's heart. Then from that, able to follow correctly the words of friend, the route to the path of enlightenment. From there, then actualize the state upon there, all the paths of actual state of omniscience. And that is to be able to do perfect work to the sentence. Bande Lame Namba Tawala Gaje Tamya Lota Meje Jinje Laba Towe Mogu Lame Jela Samla Jowara. And they were responsible to prep the world. Due to all that truth, I made it cluttered by me, I made it cluttered by number of Buddhas. The wars that are happening now and that will happen in the future, all should be stopped immediately. And all the disease and all the famines, all the problems, and all the things that are happening from the rising from the anger and attachment. Discriminant thoughts and orders to be specified immediately in order to cause the anger and attachment, the discriminant thoughts. Then get on the danger of the elements, like how it happened recent time in America. Was happening again, but but also they're very clear at the recent time the problems and what dangers, what great dangers or that happened or not only earthquake, but it's not only a hurricane, but then there's oceans coming to the city, and then so much destruction about that, not just only hurricane. Hurricane, then tornado, all those things, also happening. Again, different parts of United States and in the world, especially in the United States, and even through the fire burning in different parts of states, and all that, even through the times, like that happening. The dangers of fire, water, air, earthquakes, tsunamis, so the global problems of ice melt down, then they increase the oceans, and then watch where the cities want those are dangers, and those future coming, near future coming dangers, all this to be specified immediately. And the perfect peace, happiness be prevailed in everyone's heart. Then the Kasore. It was hard, particularly in America. That was it. Then the Kasore, with the Dharma lasts a long time. From where the sentence is the peace happiness. And then sentence is able to meet with Dharma and achieving enlightenment as close possible. Then, may we cherish, able to cherish every single, each and every single sentient beings, more than the sky filled with the rich crown jewel, sapphire or diamond or the rich crown jewel, especially. So that much more they able to cherish each and every single sentient being. No matter how much large, no matter how much small, they able to cherish. Not that. Then Hazure. Dane Zamje Damje La Yeshe No La Be Tanjo Drive Zamba Tato Jebra Zemba Sho Adjo the past, present, future, marriage, to clarify, through our marriage, to clarify, listen to them, and any sentence who see me, remember, hears me, talks about me, talks with me, and who hears my name, who mentions my name, and who see photos, who dreams, and just by that, may all their suffering be pacified immediately. Then may they achieve all the happiness immediately, including enlightenment. So if you pray like this, yourself, and then you see, in other countries or some other countries, many people, then they when their problem just get peace by thinking of you, by seeing your portraits, get pacified. So just like I heard new, or then some didn't hear, but it happened. So that it's like that. Look, and so that can happen. So benefit to people without just easily. Then you are able to do your prayer like this. It helps in the far in other countries, or the people who have problems, when they helped so to overcome the problems, or do not experience all problems. So that's then did all that 3 times marriage culture, balance 3 times marriage culture, Lamas Buddhas, and then the FPMT able to all the activities that were most beneficial for sentient beings, able to enlighten the sentient beings as quick as possible. So to not become FPMT, to not become now of course not only the center started, but also that's guideline, the education, you see, and then so many centers, master, the basic program, then the master program, and more. So there's some kind of guide, you see, correct teachings. And so, yes, to a path to achieving enlightenment, is to learning extensively. So there's a guidance. Otherwise, the center is danger to become the new age, like new age shop. There's a danger because people, so people not sure. You don't think of the path, and then you don't think of the, it's such a Lama Tsonga path, so it's taught so clearly to achieve enlightenment, such easy. So you don't know, then you become then the FPMT, there's danger, FPMT become new age shop. So it's a kind of salad, kind of tukpa, salad. So all kinds of mix, all kinds of there's danger to happen like that. So but yes. So now the more stable, more clear guidance. Otherwise, the new age is very easy to become new age. And people don't know how to. You see, then very easy to have a new age shock like that. You see, then kind of you lose your life. You lost your direction. You're lost. So that's so even though that's a great danger. Now the more stable. You see, well-established education. So otherwise, very dangerous. Kind of, But organization exists, but it's become very strange. So there's a danger. So that we need to keep more stable. I say, more stable, strong. So we're thinking to. We haven't done yet with thinking to organize certain lamas like Sangdor Rinpoche, some other lamas. We are meeting to for Dharma part education. See, nothing about other part, but Dharma part. So this is a religious organization spreading Dharma. So to not corrupt, to very firmly to lead, you see, to top leader illness. So you see, you go towards that. So everybody go towards that. So like that, you see. So it's like sun shining in the sky. You have only one sun, the sun shining. So then you see everybody enjoys all that. So you can. So there's clear, firm guidance, and so it's very good. Otherwise, people not sure, then they become like new age shop or yes, it's very dangerous. There's a need to therefore need to take care of the organization. So don't want like that. That's not the way Lamas start the organization. Or that's not the Lama's wish, new age, so all of that. Kind of that you can do, just whatever like you can do, then that's kind of organization. That can be killed. Was it killed or what's the word? Cult. Oh, there's many cults happen in the world and died, killed, or whatever. At the end, America happened again. So anyway, yeah. Oh, then then whole organization, then yourself, in all the lifetimes, to never be separated from the four Mahayana Dharma will, as we just be dedicated to never separate from that, and train the mind in the renunciation, both is the right view, and to achieve as quick as possible the unified state of Vajradhara. So, not that. As quick as possible. So we do the Lamdun dedication today. Before that we do this. Due to all the past, present, future marriage, through the marriage, number listen, through the marriage, numberless sentences, numberless Buddhas. Which exists in man. It is not non-existent, but it is not non-existent, but it's the most subtle. What it is, what exists, most subtle. So normally, we, like myself, we don't think. So we think the hallucination part. We live the life in the part of the hallucination, the real one. Do that, may the I, who exists mere name, achieve the Buddhahood, which exists in my name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere name. To that Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Lama alone who exists in the mere name. Jamal Baye Jidar Jembada Gunda Zamba de Ande Jende da Gunde Jeson Dalos Gawa de Datam Jeradungo, Dudan Jeve Jawatam Jejung, Agala Judan Avade, Dagave Zawa Digunya Zambo Jeradungo, or the Casure did all that through I made it cleared by me, cleared numberless and numberless Buddhas, and then already FPMT, then essence of Dharma, spiritual stainless teaching of the sort of all the pure teaching, teaching. All thinkers were, yeah, in the heart of the other sentient beings. So then the cause the spiritual bodhicitta in the heart of the other sentient beings who are numberless. And then, sorry. Then 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 here Gautama Center to cause the cause to the essence Dharma realization in the sentiment heart, bodhicitta in the heart. So like that, and then third, yourself. Then to not only in your heart, but in the heart of others, to respect the essence of Dharma, Lamdun teaching. So then, respect bodhicitta in the heart of all the sentient beings. So that's so. Tenere do embele tone gadaya embaya gan jezabaya. Lama Cha ja nya ba je jo de nian je zhen be ra de ba No, Garazore, Tumde Java Jamayan Tavazo, Sayanamana Java, and just some Bogunda Sambara Chazula, Tom is the Wabudaneso, Duru that Dom is the Wabudaneso, Duru Damiz, 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 that Dom is the Wabudaneso, Duru
Jom de Dejin Shabada Jomba Yanda Bazobe Sangi Mengela Bindu
Chazalo Chumdende Dejin Shabada Jomba Yanda Moadamola Jave Javola Chazalo Mejan Seje Jave Jelada Dende Lua Mebedam Tagal Hasan Tabe Tudu Jenandam Nigendwara Hester Clifford, 89, died June 10. It was a liver failure. Hepatitis or liver failure. My mom, Wendy.
Wendy Ridley?
Huh?
No, not Wendy Ridley. Oh, okay.
This is Paula's mother? Huh? Oh. Oh, so, yeah. Okay. So there's a mother who died. So, anyway, so the Kaswari, so forth and all others, who also who rely upon my promise prayer whose name is given to me to pray, so then all other rest. Those who in the law realm, if they are law realm, immediately to be freed from that and to do all that 3 times minutes collect about one, so 3 times minutes collect for number listen to numbers with us. And then may they be born in Pure Land, where they can begin enlightened, or they at least they receive perfect human birth, with minor teaching, with perfectly qualified man, Guru, revealing the unrestricted path to enlightenment, and by pleasing most the holy mind, may they achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. Okay? So you do the Kature English, the Kature Lama book English. This section the Kature Yende June Tsundum Jasus bring Yende June Tsundum Jasus that section.
The request section.
Request section. Huh?
You did your request section, I was just telling.
Yeah. So, see, Lama Yeshe's kindness. So, everything positive that I do, and every virtue thought, it comes from Lama. Every virtue thought, every positive thing of body, spirit, mind I do, it comes from Lama. In the virtue I collect good devotion, any virtue I collect with the renunciation, it's come from Lama. Is here, yes, and that become cause of its liberation. Not cause of samsara, but the cause of its liberation from that. Every virtue I do the bodhicitta, every virtue I do the bodhicitta, it's a cause of enlightenment, which will cause enlightenment. What is it? Lama is Lama's kindness. And then every virtue I collect with the little, like atoms, and there's a tiny bit, tiny bit, you see, emptiness, the dependent arising. So any virtue that I do, with that awareness, that becomes remedy to samsara. That becomes remedy to samsara. Instead of cause samsara, remedy to the samsara. The remedy to ignorance, to cut the ignorance. Instead of causing ignorance, remedy to cut the ignorance. Rudra samsara, the timu tinjema regard the ignorance holding true existence. Oh, so like that. So that. Source of qualities and great oceans of moral discipline, teacher brimming with jewels of material, master, second Buddha. So, so second Buddha, the master, second Buddha, created in seven elder, Binay holder, America, so that Lamas there. Then you have the 10 qualities suitable for one to teach the path to go on to bliss. Then the Lord of Dharma, representative of all conquerors, my virtue friend, I made the request to you so Lama said, you are wise, patient, and honest, without pretense or guilt. You are guile. Your three drawers are well subdued. So this is Lamaism. You have both sets of 10 qualities, no mantra and tantra, and they are killed in drawing and explaining. So, I hardly read the Lama Chapa in English, and so, and I don't know the meaning. I don't know the meaning. You have both sets of 10 qualities, no mantra and tantra, are skilled. So I said killed. Skilled. I left out the S. Killed. Skilled in drawing and explaining for most budget holder, America to you. Namaste. So, to those the Guru's candid in all Buddhas, to those untamed by countless power. Oh yeah, to those untamed, then here it's more I want to say. To those untamed by countless past Buddhas, the unruly transmigratory beings of the degenerate age who are difficult to subdue. So here the short of the Lama is a candidate to me. You accurately show the good way of those gone to bliss. Compassionate refugee savior, I make a request to you. Guru is even candidate than Shakyamuni Buddha. When the sun of the Muni sets, because of the times, you act, you enact the deeds of concordance for the many transmigrant beings who lack a refuge savior. Conventional refuge savior, I make a request to you. Even the Guru's family, animals and so forth are higher object of offering than all of us. Even one of your paws is for us a field of merit more highly praised than all the concords of the 3 times and 10 directions. Compassionate refuge savior, I make a request to you. The Lamas. The request expressing the Guru's qualities, outer qualities, adorned with the Sugata, adorned with the adorned with the Sugata's 3 bodies and ornamental wheels. You manifest from an alluring net of skillful means. In an ordinary form, to lead all beings. Compassionate refuge savior, I make the request to you. Then inner qualities. Now, your aggregates, elements, source, and limbs are in near future, in near the in nature, the Sukada and wisdom mothers. What's Sukada? But that's not English, that's Sanskrit. But then, so like I asked the question, what's Sukata? So, I mean, that's something. I say, gone the bliss. I translate into gone bliss. So that's easy to understand. If you don't know Sanskrit, then you have to ask. Then some is writing Tibetan there. And some you write Tibetan, then the same thing, you ask, what is that? And, but yes, that's the question arises. You want to use a lot of Sanskrit, but you don't know Sanskrit. And then is that the question? Your aggregate elements, source, and limbs are in nature, and they are Sukata and wisdom matters of the 5 types of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and wrathful protectors. Supreme Guru in nature, the 3 rare sublime ones, I may request to you. Secret qualities arising from the play of omniscient transcendental wisdom. You are the essence of 10 million mandala circles, pervading Lord of 100 types of Buddhas. For most virtue holder, unified for primordial savior, I may request you. Oh, then Lamas, see. Oh, the secret quality. Such qualities are unobscured, inseparable from the play of simultaneous joy. Pervading everything in emotion and rest. The nature of all things free from beginning or end. All good, actual, ultimate bodhicitta, I make request to you. That request to express the Lama's kindness or qualities. So then you request. You are the Guru, you are the Idam, you are the Dagini, Dharma protectors, you are the From now until enlightenment, I shall seek no other refuge than you. In this life, the pathway, and all the future life. Hold me with your hook of compassion. Free me from the fears of samsara nirvana. Grant all the attainments. Be my constant companion and guard me from indifference. Yeah, so that's the request to Lamas. So like that. Okay, thank you very much. So good night.
Tupsu chanshin jangyön gyawe Tenzin gyambewe kunzu topo tse chosum kowe legman tutu Ataso tuje kundu shabten sho.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Maybe.
So 6:15 tomorrow morning, back to the regular scheduled programming for one more day. So 6:15, breakfast at 8, then back again at 10. What? One more time what?
Say it again.
Say it again. Play it again, Sam. 6:15 start. Okay?
No.
8 o'clock breakfast, back at 10. The Annie Jamyang swan song.